同学们好，今天和老师一起学习16课 Lesson 16。我把这事儿忘了。今天学习生词 New words. First topic. This lesson, let's talk about 办学生证. How to do or make the certificate or the card, student card. So in this phrase, you can see we will going to know the new words. First one, 办, deal with or do it. The other one, 学生证, student certificate, student pass. Some new words about 办学生证. When you make your student card or any card, we need to mention some new words. The first one, 一会儿就好. 就 is the expression we got to know with lesson 15, which doesn't have any actual meaning, but it emphasizes the sentence somehow like exactly. 一会儿 is the new word with this lesson. 一会儿 means a while. 一会儿 a while. 一会儿好 a while will be okay. And with 就一会儿就好 exactly a while, then it will be okay, just to emphasize. 一会儿去办 in a while, go to do it, go to deal with it. 办学生证 make student card, make student certificate. 办公室 the office, so 室 is the room. 办公 means make business, deal with the business. The room where people deal with business, so it's office. 办事 deal with matters, do the things, handle or make the matters, the business. 学生证, because today's topic is about making the card. So let's look at different kind of cards we can say. The new words, 生词, right? The new words today is 证. 证 is the document to certify something. You can understand it as certificate. But in Chinese, some card or ID card or some other document which certifies you can do something or you can go somewhere, also called as 证. So for example, 借书证, the card or the certificate which certifies you can 借书, you can borrow the book. So go to the library, you need this 借书证, borrow book certificate. So 借 means borrow, 借书 borrow the book, 借钱 borrow money, 借东西 borrow something. 图书馆证, the card which shows that you can go to the library. So the certificate certifies you can use the library. 图书馆证, library certificate. 教师证, 教师 literally means teacher, especially refers to the occupation of teacher. So the certificate which certifies the occupation or work as a teacher. Teacher certificate. 好学生证, good student certificate. So the expression of 证, either it's a card or pass or a certificate. Next new words, 自己 自己, the meaning of it you can understand as self, but it's a little bit different from the self in English. In Chinese, if you use 自己, you can use 自己 directly as the subject. For example, this phrase, 自己做练习, self does the exercise, or oneself does the exercise. So 自己 by itself, we can use it as one subject. Or, same as in English, we can use it together with pronouns. 你自己, yourself. Of course, you also can say 我自己, myself. 你们自己, yourselves. 他们自己, themselves. 老师自己, right? 自己 can use together with nouns as well. 老师自己, teacher herself or teacher himself. 立波自己, 立波 himself. 学生们自己填表. Student fill the form by themselves. And be careful, 自己 consider as the subject. So 自己 we have to put 自己 before 填表. 填表 meaning fill up the form. So now comes the question, 我们怎么办借书证? How do we make the certificate to borrow book? How do we deal with it? How do we make the library borrowing book certificate or the pass? So I give you several expressions here. You can use these new words to tell 怎么办借书证, how to make the book pass, borrowing book pass. First new expression, 先拿表. First, take the form. Form, 表, or the table, 表. And we can say 拿一下表, take a bit. Right? 一下 is the expression used together with the verb. 拿一下表, take the form. 填表, fill the form. And there are several items. 姓名, name. 性别, gender. 职业, occupation. These three words, they are the written language because it's on the form. So they are a little bit different from what we say. 姓名, it's the formal expression for full name. 性别, very formal expression for gender or sex. 职业, the formal expression for occupation. 填表, 填得慢, right? 填, fill. Fill the form, fill it slowly. I hope you still remember this complement of state. 自己填表, oneself fills the form. After 拿表, 填表, the next action should be 交表, submit, hand in the form. 交, submit or hand in. You also can say 交钱, give the money, pay the money. 交费, pay the fee. And when you try to 办借书证, when you try to make the book pass, the library pass, don't forget, 你应该带照片. You should bring photo with you. So 带 means bring with. Now let's look at these new expressions one by one. 第一个, the first one, 拿表. 拿 to take. 拿表, take the form. 先 means first of all, before everything. So because it's before everything, somehow it tells when something happened. Then you should put this word before a verb. 先拿表. First or before everything, take form. 先回家. Go home first. 先打扫房间. Clean up the room first. 先洗衣服. Wash clothes first. 先练习汉语. Practice Mandarin first. 先写汉字 Write characters first. 拿表 Take the form. And you can also take other things. For example, 拿包裹包裹 package. Parcel Take the parcel, take the package. 拿书 Take the book. 拿本子 Take the notebook. 拿信 Take the letter. 拿一张表 Because 表 is a piece of paper, so the major word for 表 is 张. Take a piece of form. 拿那张表 Take that piece of form. After take the form, 先拿表 After that, we should fill it up. So to say fill up the form, 填表. 填 means fill up. Fill up the form. 填表. In this lesson, we will get to know these sentences or the pattern of the sentence with 把. You can see there are a lot of sentences in this lesson with 把. For example, 把表填了. Actually, the meaning of this sentence is make the form filled. Somehow it's a passive voice. The pattern always be 把 something done. 把表填了 make the form filled up. And we also can say fill the form by oneself or self to fill the form. 自己填表 oneself fills up the form. And put these two sentences together. 自己把表填了 oneself makes the form filled up. 表填得慢 right? This is the complement we learned previously. Fill up the form and repeat the verb once again. Fill it slowly. The previous 填 because you repeated it here, so somehow the first one could be omitted. So it becomes 表填得慢 form filled up slowly. And in this lesson, we can see a lot of sentences with 把. So I hope you still remember 把 something done. 把名字写了 meaning make name written. Or another way to say this is to write down the name. 把名字写了把性别写了 make the gender written. Actually, it means write the gender, 写性别把性别写了 make the gender written. 把职业写了 make the occupation written. After 填表我们应该交表 we should submit the form. 交 submit hand in 交表 submit the form. 先交一张表 first submit hand in a piece of form. 先把表交了 first make the form submitted. So 交钱 hand in the money, pay the money. 交练习 submit the exercise. 请把练习交了 Please make your exercise submitted. And previously we know complement of state. 练习交得早 Submit early. The is the function. Words to connect adjective and this verb. So exercise, submit early. The last expression, new expression, right, was this topic, 带 meaning bring or bring with. 带照片 bring the photo. 请带一张照片 Please bring a piece of photo. 带照片了吗 了 already. So have you or you already brought the photo with you? However, when in our dialogue, normally we don't really ask people, have you already brought a photo? Or we normally would just say, do you bring your photo? But in Mandarin, when we ask people, we always intend to use this 了 because in Mandarin, 了 is not about tense, it's about completion. 带照片了吗? When you ask people, do you bring the picture? Meaning, the action of 带 should be completed. So that's why when we ask people, do you bring photo? We always say 了，带照片了吗？带书 bring book. So do you bring your book? 带书了吗？带本子 bring notebook. Do you bring your notebook? 带本子了吗？带钱 bring money. Do you bring your money? Do you bring money? 带钱了吗？ Or you also can say 带点儿钱 You should, right? 你带点儿钱 meaning you bring some money. 带借书证去图书馆 Bring the library. Go to the bring the book borrowing pass. Go to the library. So 带借书证 the first action because you need to bring it in order to go to the library. The second action, we simply put them together. So this is the new words today 今天的生词，谢谢大家。